Good afternoon, everyone. I am Majoy Rafols, and my group mates are Miss Mary Rose Rubio and Mr. Adrian Papas, and our topic is all about Module 12 post-war attempts at integration for Mindanao and Sulu. The objectives of this topic are: what was the Alanto report and how did it lead to the integration programs and the Philippine government in the post-war period? Second, what is the role of Mindanao State University in the National Integration Program? Third, what is the Commission on National Integration and what became of it after more than a decade of existence? And fourth, what was the Mindanao Development Authority or MDA and what became of it after several years of existence? Number 1. What was the Alanto report and how did they lead to the integration programs of the Philippine government in the post-war period? So, integration here is mean pagsasama. So, how did Alanto report contributes to the integration of Muslim Filipino to the Philippine government in the post-war period? So the Alanto report refers to the documents submitted by the Special Investigation Committee, which was created by the House Committee on National Minorities to investigate the Kamlan uprising. Among others, the report stated that the moral problem had been a question of inculcating into Muslim minds that they are Filipinos and this government is their own and that they are part of it. As its principal recommendation, the Atlanta Committee called for the integration of the Muslim Filipinos into the Philippine body politic in order to effect in a more and complete measure their social, moral, and political advancement. So, Alanto report, it refers about instilling in the mind of Muslims that they are also Filipinas and this government is their own and that they are part of it. So, the Alanto report refers to the findings of the special committee chaired by Congressman Dumacao Alanto, established by the House of Representatives in 1954 to address the Mindanao problem. So, this committee aimed to find solutions to the growing tensions between Muslims and Christians in Mindanao, particularly after the Kamlan Rebellion. So, the report of Alanto concluded that Muslim Filipinos must feel integrated or makafeel sila nga belong sila sa ato ang environment, sa atong government, that they are part of it. So, the Muslim Filipinos must feel integrated into the Philippine nation through comprehensive economic, social, moral, political, and educational development. So, the Alanto report refers to instilling to the mind of our Muslim Filipinos that they are belong at that they are part of the government, social, moral, or even mostly in the educational development. This conclusion paved the way for several key initiatives. So there are many programs that the government has made that Filipino Muslims could also benefit. Some of it are Commission on National Integration or CNI is to promote unity and integration among Filipinos. Mindanao Development Authority or MDA, created to boost economic growth in the region, and most importantly is Mindanao State University or MSU, founded to provide quality education and address educational disparities. So those initiatives reflect Dumakao Alanta's advocacy for Muslim recognition and his belief in meaningful autonomy for Muslim Mindanao and Sulu as a remedy to resolving the Mindanao problem. So those initiatives are the few advocates of the Macau Alanto to solve and to give also the Muslim Filipinos a assurance that they are part of it and that they are belong in it. So his efforts contributed significantly to the development of Islamic thought in the Philippines and inspired the formation of organizations like the Moro National Liberation Front or MNLF and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. So these initiatives really help and meaningful for the Muslim Mindanao and Sulu as a resolving and a remedy to resolve some Mindanao problem. So the Alonto Report was so essential that it influenced the thinking of the members of the Philippine Congress from 1950s until the Mindanao crisis in 1971. The report was instrumental in prodding Congress to pass legislation for the creation of agencies which would take the cudgel to effect the integration of the Muslims and to develop the Mindanao region. For most of the agencies that were created to effect the integration and development of Mindanao were the Mindanao State University in 1955, the Commission on National Integration in 1957, and the Mindanao Development Authority. So these are the initiatives that I explained a while ago. So the next objectives that we will tackle is all about the question, what is the role of the Mindanao State University in the National Integration Program? So, ano ba ang role o ano ang kahalagahan ng Mindanao State University sa pagsasama ng mga tao, Christian or Filipino Muslims bilang isang programa para sa mga kabataan na mabigyan ng mga quality standard of education. So, since the task of inculcating means to instill or impress an idea on someone, usually by repetition, is largely an educational work. The government decided to establish an academic institution that would carry the gigantic task of educating the Muslims and other minorities populations, the Mindanao State University. So they provided a school or institution, academic institution, that would carry a huge task of educating Muslims and other minoritized populations. This academic institution was made possible through Republic Act 1387, which was signed into law by President Magsaysay on June 19, 1955. Although MSU had already a charter, its implementation was delayed by many factors, for most of which was difficulty in getting the right man to serve as the university's first president. So, finally, on September 1, 1961, Antonio Isidro was sworn into office as MSU's first president by President Carlos P. Garcia. So, the first president of Mindanao State University is Dr. Antonio Isidro on 1961. So, the role of MSU in the history of Mindanao is very vital. So, ang Mindanao State University ay nagbibigay ng pinaka-importante sa lahat ng mga tao, especially to the young ones, sa mga kabataan, dahil they provide a quality education. aside from the fact that it is supposed to provide the educational needs of the Moros and Lumads to give them equal opportunity with the majority of Christian Filipinos, it also served as a social laboratory for the diverse students of the university who are coming from the far-flung and war-torn areas of Mindanao and Sulu. So this Mindanao State University is not created only by Christian Filipinos but also to other tribe or other religion. It is created for all of us, for everyone. For instance, the general rule in the university's dormitories is that no two individuals could become roommates if they come from the same province, meaning if you study in MSU, you will have to have roommates who are coming from various religious, cultural, and ethno-linguistic backgrounds. So this topic was already discussed from the past reporters that it said that ang Mindanao State University daw is dili sila mosugot nga pag kanang mga estudyante is mag-usara sa room sa dormitories nga parehas og religion and tribe. Para sa ila is dapat mix kay para maka-create, maka-build og friendship, and then makadungag og mga knowledge sa matag usa para mas maka-instill sa tanan nga we have different traditions, beliefs, and we must respect it no matter or unsa pa na siya. So, according to research, this social experiment had been very successful so that acceptance, solidarity, and lifetime friendship is observed while suspicion, ignorance, and biases are minimized if not eradicated among the Muslim, Christian, and Lumad students after their dormitory experience. So Mindanao State University really required the students that if they have dormitories, they should be socialized with other traditions, religion, and other religion. So, for example, you will be roommate with a Muslim, a Christian, or even a Lumad, so that the acceptance, solidarity, and lifetime friendship is observed, and the discrimination will be neglected or will not be present. So next is the general mandate of Mindanao State University may be seen in the preamble of its charter, which read, first, the university is an instrument of the government policies in the southern region of the Philippines. So, the university, which is Mindanao State University, is an instrument of the government policies. Second, the university must help promote the program of education to accelerate the integration of national minorities into the Philippines body politic, particularly the Muslims. So this university, Mindanao State University, should help or must help to promote the program of education to accelerate the integration of national minorities, particularly the Muslims. So, ang Mindanao State University, dapat makatabang siya in making the Filipino Muslims people to be integrated with other religion. So, pagsasama. It's all about pagsasama and being united even if we have differences. So, the Mindanao State University, I think they are already doing it because it welcome different people, religion, or tribe, and it doesn't reject or neglect other people no matter which they belong in any religion. So the acceptance is there, and the practice of respect towards other culture and religion is always present In fact, it is the only university that only offers a subject FPE 101, which is Fundamental Peace Education. Third is the university must provide extensive professional and technical training, undertake research in native Filipino culture. So, so the university must provide extensive professional and technical training and undertake research in native Filipino culture. As pointed out already in Module 1, the word integration, as used by the authors of MSU, did not mean assimilation and to the extreme annihilation of the local culture and religious belief of the Moros and IPs of Minsupala. Rather, integration, as they conceive at it that moment, only refers to the process of making the Moros and other IPs feel they are Filipinos too, by making them appreciate the government's efforts of advancing their heritage and cultures, counting them as part of the general Filipino heritage and providing them with educational, economic, and other opportunities so they became at part with other groups of Filipinos. So as I said a while ago, that integration means pagsasama. It is about to make everyone feel that they are part of it, that they are part of the government's plan, government's um, initiatives, advocacy, or activities, and especially the Filipino people, the Muslim Filipino people, because dili man nato ma-deny nga some of us really have a kanang bad kanang sa unang panahon, if wala ta kanang nag-learn deeper into history, some of us nga think nga ang mga Muslims are bad, mo-generalize dayon pag Muslim nga bad, if pagpangutanon nga Muslim ay bad na siya. So this topic widens our knowledge about integration of all Filipino, either Christians or Muslims, that they are that they the government also cares for them, and that they are not always as bad as they are. So opportunities that are given to Christians are also be able to be given into Filipino Muslims, because they are part of it, and that's integration is all about. So thank you everyone for listening. Thank you and God bless.